In 1971, the coffee journey began with a modest Seattle cafe, and 50 years later, that cafe is still brewing. But now, Starbucks isn't just local, it's a global Java giant. Only McDonald's stands taller in the market cap game. So, what's the secret sauce? Well, it's not just about brewing a cup of joe, it's about crafting an experience. Starbucks isn't just a coffee shop. It's a culture. From the early days of slow expansion in Seattle to the 1987 takeover by marketing maestro Howard Schultz, Starbucks has come a long way. And it's not just about the coffee, it's about the handcrafted, personalized experience. As Starbucks evolved, so did its menu. From the iconic Frappuccino to the global sensation that is the pumpkin spice latte, Starbucks keeps reinventing itself. And here's a cool twist. Cold beverages are now the cool kids on the block, from iced coffees to nitro ice delights. It's not just a cup of coffee, it's an experience. Speaking of experiences, technology has played a game-changing role. Starbucks embraced the digital wave early on, launching its mobile app in 2009. By the end of 2021, nearly a quarter of all US transactions were through mobile orders. That's not just a cup of coffee, it's a digital journey. Now let's talk plastic. Starbucks cards, to be precise. Nearly half of all transactions, a solid 44%, happen with these cards. It's not just a payment method, it's a lifestyle. Starbucks holds a jaw-dropping $2.4 billion in cash loaded by customers. That's more than the deposits at some banks. And guess what? Starbucks loves the data game. With its mobile app, it's not just a cup of coffee, it's a digital connection. But Starbucks doesn't just thrive on the digital buzz. Drive-thrus and alternate pickup options have become the unsung heroes, especially during the pandemic. It's not just about walking into a cafe, it's about getting your coffee your way wherever you are. Starbucks isn't just about beans and brews, it's about values. From the carefully designed stores to the internal culture, Starbucks prides itself on the partnership between management and employees. They're not just baristas, they're partners, and they get a slice of the Starbucks pie through the Beanstalk program. It's not just a job, it's a partnership. But the script isn't without its twists. Some Starbucks locations are toying with the idea of unions. This, however, is a complicated dance. Starbucks wants to maintain its direct relationship with workers, while some workers are leaning towards a more direct connection. It's not just about coffee, it's about the people who brew it. In the end, Starbucks isn't just a coffee chain, it's a global coffee phenomenon. But even giants face pressures. It's not just about the past or present. It's about navigating the future in a world that's ever evolving. So the next time you order at Starbucks, remember, it's not just a cup of coffee, it's a sip into a global coffee culture. Here are some interesting facts about Starbucks over the years. Origins of the name. Starbucks was named after the first mate in Herman Melville's Moby Dick. The founders considered Pequod, the ship in the novel, and Cargo House before settling on Starbucks. Iconic logo evolution. The Starbucks logo has undergone significant changes. The original design featured a topless, twin-tailed mermaid. Over the years, the company modified the logo to be more modest, culminating in the green and white design we recognize today. First Starbucks store. The inaugural Starbucks store opened in Seattle's Pike Place Market in 1971. Remarkably, this original store is still in operation today. Expanding coffee culture. Starbucks played a pivotal role in introducing Americans to espresso and expanding their palate beyond traditional drip coffee. Global Java giant. As of now, Starbucks boasts over 32,000 stores worldwide, spread across 83 countries. It's not just a local coffee shop, it's a global phenomenon. Pumpkin spice latte phenomenon. The pumpkin spice latte, PSL, has become a cultural phenomenon. Introduced in 2003 as a seasonal beverage, the PSL has a massive fan following and has even inspired its lingo among enthusiasts. Digital pioneer. Starbucks embraced digital technology early, launching its mobile app in 2009. By the end of 2021, nearly 25% of all US transactions were conducted through the app. Starbucks cash reservoir. Customers loaded a whopping $2.4 billion onto Starbucks cards, exceeding the deposits at many banks. It's not just a payment method, it's a significant financial reserve. Drive-through dominance. Approximately 80% of US Starbucks transactions occur on the go, either through drive-throughs or mobile orders. The convenience factor has become a lifeline, especially during the pandemic. Employee partnerships. Starbucks employees aren't just baristas, they are partners. Through the Beanstalk program, they receive shares in the company, fostering a sense of ownership and commitment. It's not just a job, it's a partnership.